Hello, friends. Uh, let's talk about the G1. Uh, Unfortunately, my work schedule would permit me from effectively taking advantage of the $110 deal or the $160 deal. So that sucks, because that's pretty fucking awesome. Plus, I actually have the money to spend. So, but don't really have the time to devote to it. So, I could finagle away to catch that finale show and uh, maybe catch the debut show. My weekend's a little crazy, so we'll see how timing works. Um, but yeah, it looks like a really fun tournament, and as people probably already know, I participated in the Voices of Wrestling G1 24 Pick'em contest, and I'm not going to run you through my whole spreadsheet, uh, but let me just give you an idea of how I booked it. I also rebook things considering the apparent replacement of Kota Ibushi with Tomoaki Honma, and which, by the way, that's cool. Honma should have been in there in the first place. Uh, this would have been a great year to, cut back to 16 or 18 guys, bring in some Noah guys, um, and bring in an ROH guy or two, and maybe bring back La Sombra, maybe, or Rush from CML to kind of fill spaces and sort of mix things up stylistically. Um, but at least it's a step in the right direction with Hanma in there. It sucks that it had to come at the expense of Kota's concussion, so hopefully he gets well soon and gets ready for some big things, because I feel strongly that the guy is slowly evolving into a legitimate uh, potential top star. No guarantees, but he's on his way to being, a guy who can be an option, which is good. God, it looks like I have a damn double chin. Well, I kind of do. But double chin, the haircut just makes my head look huge now, so that's great. So a lot of people are saying Nakamura Okada is either a pretty obvious final or a pretty obvious Tokyo Dome main event. Uh, with the dissolution of Chaos happening right now, I can definitely see Nakamura Okada happening, but I honestly do not believe that. Uh, I don't. I would have that as my G1 final if I thought that was going to be a world title feud, and I don't. My gut says no. I don't think so. So that's why I went a different direction with my results. Um, Let me just. So in my blocks, I had a lot of guys scoring big. Um, I think probably my worst performers would be Hanma. Between the short notice and the way he's usually booked, even if he's putting on entertaining matches, he'll still be down there quite a bit. Um, which is good because it kind of gives it helped me give some wins to Davey Boy Smith, because originally I had him pretty low. So it's good to get him some more wins. Uh, and in the B block, I have Tenzon at 4 and Archer at 2. I'd love to switch that, but prediction-wise, I'd have to give the edge to Tenzon, because they're going to give him legend treatment, even though he does not deserve to be in this tournament in the slightest. Dude can barely hold up on a regular tag schedule. God forbid an extended singles run. So I just don't know. Um, so now to talk about the top of the blocks. Um, my A block, my runner-up is going to be Hiroshi Tanahashi. Uh, he'll be tied with Nakamura for 14, but I have Tanahashi beating Nakamura in the tournament, so he will get the win via tiebreaker for second. With the winner of the A block being, and I'm going to go bold, I'm going to say Katsuyori Shibata. I know it's the internet's choice and not New Japan's choice, but my gut says that this could be a decent call, especially considering the direction I think they're going to go. They could go at least. And then looking at B block, I'm actually going to have AJ Styles be runner-up. He'll be 14 points, be the only one 14 points. And I'm going to have Hiroki Goto, win the B block. And I'll give him a full 16. I originally just wanted to sort of have it be a tie. I wanted to do a tie for first and then have Goto win the tiebreaker because I have him beating Styles in the tournament. But I'm going to go ahead and give Goto 16 just because going through the booking, there were just some wins I saw him getting and some losses I could not see him getting. So yes. I have a Goto Shibata final where I see since Goto got the win at Tokyo Dome, I would say Shibata goes over here. And then we're going to do that consolation match that they already announced with the second place winners from each block, and I'm going to do Tanahashi over AJ Styles to set up what would probably be the King of Pro Wrestling main event in October. And so yeah, I don't have Nakamura or Okada near the top of their block really. I have Nakamura close. I think I have Nakamura in third, and then I have Okada in a three-way tie for third in their respective blocks. Why those choices? Well, I think they're going to go full board and make a big money match at the Dome. And I think they're going to do it for the world title. I think it'll be Tanahashi Shibata for the belt. With all that, the match already has steam behind it, in these G1 settings, but we put it on take it out of a tournament, put it in the Dome, put the belt on it. It's big. It's a big money match with the current state, and they've already started building it, so that's big. So yes, I do have Tanahashi beating AJ Styles at King of Pro Wrestling, and AJ Styles for the Dome could maybe drop down to face Goto, and I don't know about that exactly, but if we're going to put AJ Styles in a big singles match at the Dome, I would think it'd probably be Goto. And I still see Nakamura Okada happening at the Dome, sort of top half of the card, a special singles match, real close to the top of the card, and that with the dissolution of Chaos happening, I think someone's going to turn or abandon ship, and that's going to be the trigger for the match. With Yujiro leaving and Iizuka leaving, I think the next big thing is to have someone even bigger than those guys leave, or defect, or just leave on their own. So that's that. So yeah, that's my call for the G1. Let's see how it goes, because I want them DVDs. Give me them DVDs. IVP. I want them. I'm going to take a nap.